Alright, here's my video. So I've been having some crazy dreams. I mean, like going right into the dreams. And what I can pull out from them is keep going back to Houston. And it seems like in a different dimension, or the astral or something, I was a sheet metal worker. But the sheet metal company is all the companies I worked for. And it's some sort of psyop. It's like they have a veil. Like I even went one time and there was a guy that was taking gas. He had the gas card and he was getting everybody's gas. They called everybody in there one by one. And he got fired. He came out and got fired, and I was the next one to go in there. And something told me, it's like I went into this guy's office. This was 813 Medical Center Boulevard in Houston at the time. Ken Gurry Mechanical. Odd, but that's what it was. And I couldn't lie. I lost my job, and I was able to get a job at a different company, different companies. But in this other version of reality, they're into genetics, the medical center, all kinds of shit. So like something happened to the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, and Greg Abbott was like there was another Abbott, a Taoist Abbott. He was controlling him somehow, and we were trying to get this overlay off of him. And but it was in the office of that company. And the next night, I knew there was going to be another door opened and a whole nother room, and I was going to have to go in there. And going in there, I would be like a monster. Not that I'm a monster, but I'd be able to transform into like this Anzu bird and fuck shit up. Yeah, like I've been. This has been outside in the earth for the past couple days, but I mean, this pretty much just came together. This is like this thing. Look at this. It's got the sword on it. It's fucking shit. What does it say? It says sword rulers, wind rulers, wind rulers. It's gone with the wind things going. Like this is some like Thor Zeus shit going on in there, but it's way deeper than that. It'd be like if Zeus, Hades, and the rest of them stayed inside of Kronos' stomach because he ate them and never even got to come out before that because they were all jacked up. That's just all no. Trinitron. All three of them motherfuckers in one. We're not doing this division shit. I'm trying to get back to the unity. The unity. Fuck the hail to the fusion. Fuck the illusion. That's what I'm saying. Now, whatever is going to happen, we're going to get through. We're going to get through it. Now, I'll tell you, Houston, the downtown Houston on the maps in here transformed. It went to nothing but train stations. The end of the line train stations. Like the buildings were gone. Like this, I was in this just I saw it one day. It was like very brief. And downtown on the maps is this building. And whatever it is, it's the only building that's like this. Like all of the rest of them are holograms. This one is the one building. And it has something in the base, like these columns or something. Something weird is going on there. But it all goes to that. I don't even know what the address is. I should have wrote it down. But it's on there. It's not like I didn't even want to get into all this stuff. It's too much crazy shit. Now, if it's because they've somehow hacked into our genetics or whatever, maybe so. But I know what I'm gonna do to resolve it is I'm gonna steal my soul. I'm going to go to peace, man. I'm gonna fucking meditate. I'm gonna relax. I'm not gonna be. I'm also gonna be detracted from those. I disannul any of those bloodline oaths, any of those pocket universes, quantum slips, parallel realities, Um, all of it. I disannul it. I break oath. I break covenant with any of that shit. All of it. I stand here and I ask for my divine guides, whoever my divine guides are, in the name of, Issa, Essa. Essa's Jesus to me, and that I need guidance. So I'm asking for that, for my actual guidance to come back in and assist me, because it's like what being woke out of a sleep that you don't know. You know a lot more than you're able to piece together. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm not saying I'm like the supreme being. I'm not getting into no shit like that. I'm just saying that I have access to being the one, and the one, which coexists then simultaneously with everyone else who is the one. I think there are those here that are not. They're unsouled. They have no souls. I don't know if they've lost them, if they're clones, but I'm not one of them. I'm sure many of you that are listening are also not one of them, probably very well aware of it, probably feel it. It's a very heavy feeling. A supreme nausea. I've had this very supreme nausea, and like last night, I was with my son over the house where I had met my wife, Mrs. Christina Watson, whom I do love very much. I'm not sure if she's even free enough to even communicate to me. She's not been able to. Um, I don't have any. I love her. You know what I mean? But we've part of whatever has gone on. I will not allow any lesser thought of anybody that I'm attached to like that. I won't put her in the soulless boat. I won't put her in the any of that. I won't do that. I won't do that to her. Because I think she knows something, and that's part of the problem. When you know something, you didn't forget, you weren't complicit. You know what the deal is then. You know, you know what the deal is then. Then they gotta bear upon you for compliance. So, but we were floating over the house, and it was like we were like, it was like, you take this from me, and he's like, yeah, you need this, you need to take this. We were exchanging parts of our, like, our MEs, we was like installing MEs to me, and taking the ones he needed. He was readjusting it. It was more him than me, and I feel like it's him. I don't feel like he's access to that. I don't think he's has conscious access to that. My son's name is Auroras Drake. He's an amazing human. And his little brother is Gaius, and I have Gavin, whom I have not yet been able to meet. He will be my Loki. He's currently his mother's Loki. She will not even talk to me. It's just what they do, I don't know. I'm not. It's very painful to have a kid in this world already, and to have a kid and have to have your child taken away, the relationship away from you. I'm not saying that I didn't earn that. I did, but there's not been any remedy. I pay child support, but I mean, there's no, you know, there's nothing. It's hurtful, because I love my children, and I love kids in general. Most kids love me. Animals love me. Women don't. Women don't like me. I've got some sort of hex on me with the women. I know that's a fact. I know it. They're very hostile to me, and I'm not that. And part of it is due to my ex, because I know her heart is just mean, and some of the ladies who I've become good friends with, and maybe a little more, it's because of the friendship. They lash out. They try to conceal an aspect of their self that's really their freedom, their wildness, and they don't want it to coexist in any sort of sight that I'm able to have sight of. Don't know, but I'm bearing you one any ill will, except the child eaters, the molesters, and the archons. And my friend Alyssa, who I don't know, I got a feeling about her. Something really tells me like she's supposed to be there. But hey, I don't know. She's doing her own thing too. She's not even able to be present. She doesn't haven't even really got to communicate with her yet. But yet she knows something. But she like on the other side, she somehow knows whenever they put the squeeze on you. When they squeeze you for your ectoplasm. You know, then that's when all the stalkers come out. They're triggered in. But for coming from the point of view as someone who I'm taking my stalker at my higher self stalking me. It's the only way it makes sense. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. If any of these things have happened to you, please open up the comments below. It's just this one man's accounting log of the strange situation as we go through the change.